Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. And a long time ago I did a video about who had the highest native attack stats in the game. And I thought ever since the introduction of the UE characters, I thought we'd do it again, only we're going to only be talking about the UE characters. Now currently in the game there are 21 of these characters, but we're only going to talk about the top 10, the characters with the highest native attack as far as the top 10. So we're going to start with 10, and we're going to work our way all the way up to number 1. So starting at number 10, my friends, is Shen Woo, guys. So Shen Woo, let's see here, he actually has 543,624 attack at number 10. And there are some UE characters that actually have much lower than this. There's some characters that have 391,000. I'm looking at some other characters that have 411,000, 392,000. So not all these characters have this high of attack, but still an insane amount of attack compared to, say, like, you know, one of our Fest characters. I mean, look at this, 28,000, like 29,000 attack. And we just looked at a character that had, you know, a ridiculous amount. It's just insanity, right? So the next one, number 9, is Mukai. Mukai actually has 554,424 native attack. And that's actually pretty insane, especially considering that this character was a completely free character, a character that's actually showed up twice for everybody to get at A5 in this game. It's awesome, man. Like currently right now, people can get this guy, and that's insane. And just like I said earlier in the video, it doesn't mean that he's stronger. Mukai is actually one of the weaker characters, but he's still an awesome character. He's still a really great character that you can use in all of the game modes. You can still take him up to level 90, especially since you got him for free. I mean, he really is awesome, guys. And he's a fun character to play. He's got a really cool core where you throw your rocks at everybody. So I'm really happy that he's actually up in this list, right? It really doesn't mean anything, but it's just, you know, we're just, you know, taking a look at it, you know, we're just curious about what's actually going on. So at number 8 is actually one of the ladies, my friends, and she's actually an all-star. If I can find those all-stars, there we are, right here, and that is Mature with 556,000. So she only has to look about 2,000 more attack than Mukai, but as many of you know, she is much stronger than Mukai, right? I mean, no offense to Mukai, but Mature is an insane character, super freaking strong. Her third skill is just nuts, and you know what? I'm really happy to see her on this list because, I mean, look at her, guys, right? That's like the gold standard. I mean, she looks amazing, right? I loved what they did with her and Vice whenever they showed up. Unfortunately, Vice, guys, didn't have near as much attack as Mature. Mature definitely was the stronger of those two in that update, but yeah. So then we got, the next one is actually going to be Jamie, guys. So Jamie is actually number 7, which is nuts. Another free character that everybody was able to hopefully level up to A5 and then eventually get up to A9. And this character has 586,000 attack, guys. 2 free characters out of 21 characters. 2 of them were 100% for free, and we could actually max them out. Mukai a little bit easier because we got him at A5, but this guy, you know, for most players out there, when they were playing during Street Fighter, they were able to take this character. They're able to eventually get him up to A9, and that's pretty insane. It's kind of like it's a nice little show of good faith, I guess, by Netmarble when they actually do little things like this. They give these high native attacks. Maybe it doesn't mean they're the strongest, and Jamie is strong, make no mistake, but you know, he's not as strong as, say, some other characters. But, you know, it's just really nice to see both him and Mukai on this list. I think that's pretty awesome that both free characters are actually on here. I was really surprised to actually learn this as I was figuring out all these numbers. That is actually pretty cool. And then the next one, my man, Ken Masters, the Beast, the Legend, right? Wow. Very cool that Ken's on this list. He absolutely should be, and he's going to be the start of a little trend. Well, actually, Jamie was the start of a trend that you're going to notice on this list. Because right now you got Jamie, who's a Street Fighter, right? And now you have Ken. Well, guess who's actually next? It's actually good old classic Guile with 592,000 attacks. So right now we have 3 Street Fighter characters in the 7th, 6th, and 5th rank on this list with the highest native attack in their kit. That's actually pretty wild. But guess what, guys? It gets even more so for the Street Fighters, man. I tell you what, they definitely got some love pretty cool to see it. Really, really loving it. The next character, actually, guys, is actually Street Fighter 6 Cammy. This version of her, who's an absolutely beautiful looking character and definitely OP as hell. But look at her. She's got 592,864, right? 592,864, and he has 592,040, right? She barely beat out Guile as far as how much attack she actually had. That was a pretty close call. And by the way, guys, if you notice I made a mistake in this video, please put it down in the comments down below, and I'll pin the comment, or I'll correct myself in a comment and post it in the video. But that's pretty wild, guys. So that's 4 Street Fighter characters in a row, right? We had Jamie, then we had Guile, then we had Cammy. Oh, and guess what? Guess who's next? Then we have good old classic Cammy. That's right, 596,352. Now, this one definitely we're going to rub some people the wrong way a little bit because, you know, unfortunately, as I said earlier about Mukai and Jamie getting 2 free characters, we see this beautiful looking thing and think, yeah, that one hurt. You know, that was a $540 purchase if you have that character maxed out. If you ever maxed out, shout out to you, man. That's awesome, man. Good for you for supporting the game, and good for you for being a person of culture. I mean, yeah, I mean, there's really nothing to say. I have her at A1, and I just love playing with her. I can't help it, man. It's a good old time, man. I mean, who wouldn't want to play with Cammy? You know, so, I mean, she is literally number 3, guys. Number 3 as far as having the highest native attack in the game. She's damn near pushing 600,000 attack. But you know who does push 600,000 attack? You know who actually does? Let me show you. All right, let me show you who actually pushes that little number, my friends. Right here. Check this out. Look at this. Benimaru has 614,000 attack. 614,000. That is insane, especially when you know this guy's kit, you know, with his second skill, repeating himself for 10 times whenever he hit the Phantom UE skill. That is broken as hell. No wonder he does so much damage on top of the buffs and on top of the way his kit's designed, especially with the multiple hits. It is bonkers. That is crazy. But the thing is, Benny is still number 2. And I gotta say, guys, you'll probably already figure out who number 1 is with this little hint I'm going to give you. So, the number 1 character has close ties with my favorite character of all time and King of Fighters. And right there, probably told you who it was, or at least gave you an indication of who it is. But if you don't know and you're not sure, it's Adelheid. 624,000 attack. He has the highest native attack in the game. And you know what? He really shows it too. He's a bad mofo, and he's Rugal's son. When I did this thing, when I was figuring up all these numbers and I found out that he was number 1, I was like, you know, I'm a little biased, guys. We all know I love Rugal. I was like, this is awesome, man. This is awesome. Obviously, there's no UE version of Rugal, and no, I don't want one for some reasons I can explain in another video. But this guy is number 1 on the list, guys. Has the highest attack in the game. Back in the Fest days, whenever it was just purple borders, it was actually Ignis that actually had that title. But now we got all these UEs. We're way down the road, and Adelheid is number 1. So this is the number to beat to reach number 1 on having the highest native attack in the game. So guys, let me know what you think about the outcome of the characters with the highest native attack. And I do stream on Twitch and YouTube. The link to Twitch is in the description below. And I hope you enjoy the video. Thank you for watching. Y'all take care and have a good one. See you, everybody. Take care.